Hello, everyone. This is Linda. Hey, I hope you all are having a beautiful evening. It's been sunny and bright all day, but the clouds just moved in. But it's all good. Whatever God brings, I'm good with it, y'all. I'm good with it. I hope your day is going great. Yeah. But we just gonna get in the garden, see what happens, right? Yeah. But listen, if you are not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. I will be sharing my Zone 9 garden. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Listen, I've decided to do this voiceover because, yeah, somehow the wind has picked up and it is so windy. No, I cannot hear myself think. But I wanted to share with you all the next morning how these plants look since I put them in this the container. Yeah. So here I had three. I think I had three, maybe four. We'll see. Um, Little tomatoes, and they were ripe. Y'all know. Oh, it was four. Yeah, it was four. And yeah, guys, y'all know they were so delicious. So delicious. Um, yeah, these are the little, I forgot the name of them. If I find the name, I'm going to put it up here somewhere. But yeah, they were this golden, golden rust looking, but they are totally delicious. Totally delicious. Yes, that's them. So I had them for lunch today. Mm, they were good. So here, guys, this is very close to my moringa tree. I do have some peas growing in the shady area of my garden, but I decided to drop some sweet peas right here. Now, these sweet peas are the kind that you eat. Yeah, these are the eating sweet peas. Yes, yes. And here I was sharing with you all that tile they have there. I used that tile to just walk through my garden. Just had some tile left from when Jody was doing her kitchen floor, so I just used it around the garden. So yeah, I just mixed up some soil. I was just showing you the moringa tree is right next to me. I mixed up some soil and I made this little trellis out of some fencing I have in the yard. And now I'm sharing the peas that I'm planting is the little marvel, and the other one is a snap pea. Yeah, a snap pea. And I'm just gonna plant them all together here, all together right here, and on this little trellis. So I'm trying to get the seeds on both sides of the trellis. Yeah, and that one, yeah, that'd be the first one yelling that they have nothing to hold on to. Yeah, but um, the day out there where it was very gray, and at that point it had begun to drizzle. Yeah. Now I do understand that we're having some bad weather in parts of the United States, and so many of my friends um, are gearing up for this very, very bad weather that's coming in this weekend. So I'm definitely praying for my friend, especially my friend CB. greenhouse and garden. He have his peppers and tomatoes. He have everything all planted out. And I know it is tough um, when you have all these things planted out in the weather somehow makes a change. Yep. But I'm just praying that all goes well. All goes well. These are some of the things that we have to endure when you are definitely when you are growing, when you are a gardener, and when you are trying to grow your own food. It's just a part of it. It's just another part of it, of growing your own food. Yeah. And there's nothing we could do about that weather. Yeah. But we gonna make it through, y'all. We gonna make it through. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. But as you can see, I'm just, you know, this don't have to be pretty, and it's nothing difficult, or you don't need to write nothing down. Just put some seeds in the soil and give it some water, and God does the rest. Yes, God does the rest. Yeah. So now we're just going to get these babies all covered up. Sorry about that knee, y'all. Get these babies all covered up, and yeah. But anyway, guys, I would like to share something with you on the other side of the garden. Check it out. So here we go. So the other day I was looking, and I wanted to share with you all a garbanzo bean. There it is, a garbanzo bean. This is the first one I've seen out here in this batch of my garbanzo beans that I'm growing. Now, some people call them garbanzo beans, and others call them chickpeas, but they are the same. They are the same bean. Yes, the same bean. And what I wanted to do is share that there were more of the there's more of the chickpeas that's growing too. Yeah, there's more. But I did grow some, and I harvest them. Now, I did not make hummers with it, which most people think that's the only thing you can do with chickpeas is make hummers. I kept them in their little casing because they're in a casing there. I seasoned them up real good. I kind of boiled them, and I put onions and garlics and celery and all that good stuff, salt, pepper, and I let it boil until the peas were soft inside of that shelling. And I just kind of served those peas out. They were so delicious, so delicious. And I'm definitely going to do it again, just like that, just like that. So here is my peppers. They're doing good. As you can see, that wind is really picked up, and it picked up very fast, extremely fast. But yeah, it's kicking out there, y'all. That wind is blowing. So here I'm just trying to share with you all that this pepper plant is just putting on more flowers so quickly. So quickly. Yeah, and this one had peppers, 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 and peppers. She is gorgeous. Yeah. Yep. Just call her a pepper, y'all. She's a pepper. And there's more. I'm sorry. They are all looking very healthy and strong. And for me, that's all that matters. Now, this is in the shady part of my garden where two big limbs fell on this garden bed over here. But as you can see, these beans are survival. So they putting on their flowers. Yeah, they're about to give out some beans, y'all. They're about to give out those beans. I also have, now those are bush beans, but I also have sweet peas, and that's the sweet peas. All those flowers you see there, that is sweet peas. Yes. And of course, I have sunflowers and lots of other small flowers that's coming up. Matter of fact, that's well, that's a white morning glory right there. But the other ones also are morning glories. And this is the little hummingbird flowers that Renee sent me from CB's Greenhouse and Garden. Renee sent me these little beauties. Those are little hummingbird flowers, she said. And they are so cute. I love that color. They are just the cutest. And all of this is from Miss Cynthia, not the marigolds, but the cactus. And I had noticed all of those little flowers that they were coming up over here. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, I have a tomato plant here. And yeah, we have tomatoes and tomatoes all over this little plant. It's full of tomatoes. Yeah. Which is, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining one bit. No. I'm looking forward to it. So here I'm just sharing with you just so you can see the tree, just the wind, so you can see how windy it is out there. And this is my sunflowers, and they're doing great. Absolutely great. Yeah. Wow. And these are just the little flowers at the bottom. So here is the magnolia flower. So I wanted to give you a fun fact about the magnolia flower. So some have thought that the magnolia flower was the very first flower ever to form. Many years ago, when plants need to be pollinated, they have pollination on the leaves, and it would blow in the wind, and they would have pollen all over everywhere, all in the lakes, and just everywhere will be pollen. And somehow, in some way, this baby showed up. And it is said that the magnolia is the very first flower. So that's a fun fact. Read about her. I love the story of this flower because she's just so bold and big, and her smells are enticing and draws insects to her. Yeah, she is amazing. Yup, that is the magnolia. Y'all go read about her. Yeah. So, you see that fella back there, y'all? He's on my sunflowers. Say good night. So, a couple of my beautiful people here, my beautiful family members, said that they would love for me to share how I harvest my Mexican sunflower seeds. So, that's it right there. Yep, that is it. And now I'm going to share with you how I harvest my seeds. Let's go to a table. Yeah, so that's the one thing you should know. Those little points bend, but they will stick you and it hurts. So I like to kind of loosen it up first, but then I take, now here I took just my little Dollar Tree little knife and just poking it. As you can see, look at the seeds. They falling out. They just running out of there. And you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. When it's nice and dry like this, that's when they are so ready to come out. And they are just falling. If you could see all of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there they are. And all of the seeds are coming out. And now I'm going to share with you how many seeds we just harvested. If I can get a good point of view. But anyway, guys, that's them. And I could just go and plant those seeds right now, and we will have more Mexican sunflowers. Yeah, but that is how I harvest those seeds. And it's very easy. Just put them in the envelope and you have seeds, and you never have to purchase those seeds again. Yeah. Now, this fellow sitting in the tree making a bunch of racket this morning, but he was so handsome up there. I know you cannot see his colors, but he is one beautiful, beautiful red bird, and it's a male. He's gorgeous. So now I'm just walking around the garden, just sharing with you some of the flowers that is blooming in the garden now. Many flowers has not bloomed yet, but I have patience, and I know they're coming because I've dropped the seeds already. Yeah. These are some 4 o'clocks. Yeah. Still up early in the morning, but that's them. They are beautiful. I love those little flowers. And the tomatoes. Yes. We have tomatoes. Yeah. Oh, wow. There's a Xena in there. Hey, girl. There's a Xena back there. All tucked in under a tomato plant. It's nice. And this is an azalea. The tree is blooming again, and I always love it. I love azaleas, and I love the smells of azaleas. Yeah. And of course, these are my sunflowers. There's one I wanted to share with you all down here. One of the little teddy bears. There she is. She has like 3 heads on her. Yeah. There's 1, there's 2, and there's a 3rd one at the bottom. There she is. Yeah. So I have a three-headed uh, teddy bear sunflower. But she's cute. She's unique, that's for sure. And more flowers. Now, this is one of the flowers I've just purchased, the autumn lily. Yeah. And she bloomed this morning. There she is. Very nice. Very nice. And more zinnias. Most of the zinnias, many zinnias I do plant, but most of them, they reseed themselves right here in the garden. They always come up everywhere. And there they are, more zinnias. Yes. Yes, I didn't plant her, no. Beautiful black-eyed Susies in the garden bed. And more. Oh, yeah. Those reseeded themselves also. The coolest. And of course, yep, I have more kohlrabi growing. And this one probably gonna be my next harvest. Yeah. And some spearmint. Yeah. And somehow this dill just came up back here. But it's dill, and she's growing beautifully. Yep. It's nice. And here is another one of the flowers I purchased, and she haven't bloomed yet, but she's about ready to pop. She's about ready. But they are beautiful. She is a beautiful girl. Jody's hydrangeas she purchased for me. Doing good. Yeah. And this is in the wild part of the garden. Yeah. And as you can see, it's so many seedlings are coming up. They're coming up, and oh man, it's gonna be very beautiful when they are all when the flowers are blooming. It will be absolutely beautiful back there. Yeah. It's a lot of zinnias. I see zinnias, but I don't see is any of the sunflowers that I dropped. So I'm gonna drop more sunflower. Yeah. But they all looking good. Yep. And the sweet peas are looking good. Now these sweet peas are the flowers. These are not the eating sweet peas, right? Which they look just alike growing. You know, you really wouldn't know between the eating sweet pea and the flower. Yeah. Yeah, we have an acorn growing back there. But I broke it, y'all. I broke it. Yes, I did. But I'll get it. Yeah, there is a Mexican sunflower right back there. I don't know if you could see it. No, I guess you didn't see it. But somehow it's back there. And this is in the tote right in the middle of the garden. The Mexican sunflowers, lots of zinnias, just reseated herself in this tote. So I let them stay. And they are gorgeous, just gorgeous. Yeah. And this is under the weeping willow tree. And of course, there's 4 o'clocks and morning glories. Yeah. And more. So this basket, a couple of years ago, I had ginger, all kinds of stuff growing out of this bag. But for some reason, I have not dropped one seed in that bag. So I got to change that. I will do that. And of course, the hibiscus, yeah, she's always blooming. She is always blooming beautifully. So here's some more black-eyed Susies just all over the garden, reseed themselves. That's 2. And the garlic, of course. And here is 3. And this is 4. And she is really wild. As you can see, she knocked my bird down. Yeah. Now this a little bit. I have some brassicas growing here, but I'm gonna plant more. I don't have a lot growing in this bed. I've eaten it really. So I'm just gonna drop more seeds in here. So we'll probably do that one day next week. Yeah. And this is the moringa tree. Yay. She is amazing. After all that chopping I did, and she's getting taller than me. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Please, please, have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe and know that I'm praying for us all. Later, y'all.